Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Okay, guys, so welcome to the second channel where we're doing all of the extra coverage, and we will be continuing back into the posting of the polls and all of the things. Now, I do apologize. Last night we had a second minute change, a last minute change, I guess that's how you say it, when it came to Anchor Watch. But Jason and Josh will be back next week. And tomorrow on the main channel, we'll be back with Kiki from the Talk of Shame to talk about tonight's episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Well, this weekend was a crazy weekend in Vegas, as you all know. And Carl and Lindsay had to run into each other. And I also got to meet Lindsay for the first time in person. I have some things to say about this. So I say, let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So obviously you will never see them like this again, but Reality T came out with a great post, and so did Page Six. And Lindsay Hubbard revealed that, well, she has negative vibes with Carl after the split. So I want to say really quick, I saw her beat bopping around. I went to, I forgot where it was. It was an after party at the NBC thing, and she looked incredible, like $1 million. She looked so good, and she was super sweet, and she just looked happy. Not like fake happy, like I'm trying to turn it on, but like she was doing the damn thing. And I thought it was really good to see her in that space because after finding out that you were broken up with, but you found out after production in the cameras, in order for this person who was supposed to spend the rest of their life with you, in order for them to keep their job and maintain their position on Bravo, I think that that's the ultimate betrayal. I think that I would be one, I would be devastated if my husband came to me and said, I want a divorce. But two, I would be devastated if my husband came to me with the camera crew and I'm like, what are we doing? Is this, oh my God, is it an anniversary? What is this? Only to find out that no, you're breaking up with me on camera. I would, I would just melt. I would melt into my seat and be like, this is the meanest thing that you could ever do to me. And I hate you for this. Really. I mean, honestly, I should do a poll on this. Comment below. Let me know what you think about that. But wait. Let's get back into it. So Carl Radke obviously broke off his engagement to Lindsay Hubbard, and it shook the Bravo fandom. But Lindsay maintained that she was blindsided by Carl's decision to call it off. According to Lindsay, Carl refused to take accountability for his actions. But at BravoCon 2023, Carl told a different story. I firmly don't believe she was blindsided because we've had these conversations. He also denied calling production to dump her while Bravo cameras rolled, and Lindsay revealed where she stands now with Carl to Entertainment Tonight. She said, I'm glad we did the panel first because that was weighing heavy on me. Got it done and over with, and now I can enjoy. And as for her status with Carl, there's no vibe. There are no vibes. We're at negative vibes at this point. But as for how she plans to spend November 17th, which was the date of her wedding to Carl, she's not sure. A lot of girlfriends want to come into town and hang out with me. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on that date. I feel like at this moment, I'm going to be okay, but my friends are anticipating I'm not going to be okay. So they keep checking in on what I want to do. And I'm not sure, but I know I'll be with my girlfriends. Hmm. She appreciated all the support from her Summer House co-stars, and she said the girls were right there. They were giving great advice and they were listening. They were validating me, and I really appreciated that, especially from Danielle Oliveira. But forging a relationship with Carl was the last thing on Lindsay's mind, and the first thing seemed to be Captain Jason. Okay, can I just say, Captain Jason, I'm going to see if there's actually, I think I saw Bravo breaking news. I want to share this with you. Every single woman, not of course every single one, most of the women, the female, probably even the male stars, like fawned over Captain Jason. Everyone loved Captain Jason. Bravo breaking news, our girl Kim over there posted every Bravo celebrity who wanted a piece of Captain Jason. You saw Lindsay, you see, and this was in the back. I saw Luann walk up to Captain Jason, and then Sonia came over and tried to match the energy, and they were just like sort of fighting over him. I didn't hear anything about Ariana. I think Ariana's very happy in her relationship, and her man was with her. But then, of course, you see Olivia, you see Ashley Darby. We saw the photo of Lala Kent, And Caroline Brooks, which I had the best conversation with Caroline Brooks, and I was like, I just don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be a match because he really loves to do like, he's not this glamorous man. He is just like a man's man. And she's like, "That's okay." I'm like, "Okay." I don't think he's going to Dubai, but it was a really great conversation. Um, yes, everyone fawned over him for sure, and I think that anybody would agree to that. So she said, "Oh, I'm not there yet when it comes to Captain Jason. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm trying to think about who I'm going to date next. I'm kind of done with these Bravo guys. I've circled this universe a little too long with the guys, but I will say Captain Jason has a nice accent and he has a yacht, and I'm into it." She said, she said, "I'm into Lindsay and what brings me joy and happiness. And if it means flirting with guys, girls, whoever, I don't even care who I flirt with." Mm, maybe Lindsay isn't done dating in the Bravo universe just yet. But again, back over to Carl because page 6 put this out and said Carl Radke regrets how he ended the Lindsay Hubbard engagement and said he felt really bad. He said, "It's been scary, it's been confusing, it's been emotional, and I feel really bad with how everything ultimately played out." That's what he said in a preview clip for Wednesday's Salt. This is today, Salty with Captain Lee podcast. Mm. However, he recently denied the claims that he called up the cameras to manipulate her. He said, "I don't decide what is being filmed on Summer House. I really don't. I just respond to what's being requested." Abso-freaking-lutely not. That is the meanest thing that you could do to somebody. I would be, guys, honestly, pissed. Again, I know that I've said this, but like, I don't respond to what is being requested that to be filmed, but I will, or I don't, whatever he said, yeah, you do. Like, you were the pilot of your own life, friend. So you made a decision in that moment where you decided my job is more important than hurting this person who I was potentially supposed to spend the rest of my life with. And that in that moment made you a douchebag, sir. That's quite an aggressive comment, but made you a douchebag. Like, that's how you treat some. No, you can't treat somebody you love like that. I think that that's mean. It's awful. It's hateful. It's asinine. It's all of the things. But wait. Keeps going. So, despite having some regrets over how the breakup went down, he remained steadfast in his decision to call off the wedding. And he said, "I do firmly think Lindsay and I going in separate directions will be healthier for us in the long run." That's what he told Captain Lee. And while Kyle doesn't reveal exactly what led to his decision, he teased that viewers will get a better understanding when they watch the new season of Summer House. Due to the fact that our show is going to air in January, I do really think people are going to watch the season and a lot of questions might be answered. People really understand how a decision like calling off a wedding, how it could come to that. It's a very big thing. But he kept quiet about the split and says during the interview that he did so because he's still trying to process his emotions, heal properly, and be respectful to Lindsay Hubbard. Meanwhile, Lindsay obviously said, "He blew up my entire life. I was crying. I was angry. I had to go find closure on my own. And now I'm at a place where I feel really good about moving on." I can't keep up with these two. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Go ahead, comment below. Let me know what you think. And more importantly, before you go, I'm going to be posting polls in the community tab. So just go vote in those, especially the Margaret Jackie one on the main channel. And we'll be back tomorrow on the main channel with Kiki from the Talk of Shame at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific to talk the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Love you guys. See you next time.